Welcome class. This is the bandsaw used for cutting wood. If you want to cut with metal, go to a different one. This one's for wood. We're going to talk about maintenance with it, basically just keeping up with it, making sure stuff's fixed so nothing breaks and nothing hurts you guys. So first thing we're going to look at is the blade. Look at the blade. It's pretty new. It cuts well. There's no broken teeth. Good. And then we'll open these two up, make sure everything's unplugged, turned off, so it doesn't turn on. Open this up, and then you can open the bottom too. And you can look in at the blade. The blade's fine. Good. Next, you're going to look at the bearings over here. You can see that. The bearings keep the blade from moving side to side and front to back. You got to make sure those are working. They both seem just fine. You also want to make sure it's all cleaned out. Here you can see there's a little bit of buildup back there. Other than that, it's not all clumped up and built up. And then the guide. Cut these. And here you're gonna have to get real close to see these. These two little black pieces in between the blade. These two screws hold them in. You're gonna make sure those aren't worn down. Those will make it so the blade doesn't move side to side, which those are good. A little bit of movement. That's perfect. And you can move back. If you were to change the blade, loosen the back tensioner, which I'll show you. Pop this piece out and it'll slide through here. So then we're gonna head over to the back. And then right here is the blade tensioner. There's a bunch of measurements right here, so you can see. So right now we're on a 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch blade. And then it goes all the way up. That's 3/8, 1/2 inch, 3/4. You see those numbers?
Yep, 3/4.
So you can tighten that to whatever you want to be. But I'm not going to mess with that because it works just fine right now. And it's not mine. So we're going to pretend that's good. And the last thing, that a good professor of mine named Professor Benham told me to talk about is the fence, making sure it's quote unquote calibrated. This one is way off. So right now I have it set on 6 inches, which you can see underneath there. And I just cut this piece, it's the same size, and it is only 3 3/4. So when you're cutting with this one, or any one, no matter what, you don't want to trust these as much because they're probably off. So the best thing to do is just go like this, and you can see that's 3 3/4. Other than that, for maintenance, just make sure everything's cleaned off, cleaned up, oiled up, bearings work, guides are fine, tension's fine, good to go.